Hi everyone, Marcus here and welcome to the channel. And today I'll be doing another comparison video between two China sneakers. And this is the GH1 from ANTA, which is a Chinese brand. And on my left, which is not here, I have the Peak Taichi Flash. It's actually with my friend. So which is a better performing sneaker? Let's find out. Before we start off with the comparison, if you want to see the full performance review of each of the sneaker, I'll be putting the link in the description down below for a more detailed review of each of those. So let's start off first with the upper, around the toe area of the sneaker. The toe area of this GH1, which is a signature sneaker of Gordon Hayward, by the way, for all of you who doesn't know. This colorway of mine has a synthetic leather around the toe box going to the lateral part of the sneaker. And as for comfort level, the first time you use the GH1, you think the leather will be hard, but it's not. It's a very soft synthetic leather, which is very nice. Plus, it's very supportive and durable around the toe area going to the lateral part. It gives you durability on the lateral part plus lateral support. While the Taichi Flash use mesh upper on around the toe area, which is also very good in terms of durability and support. I would say around the toe area, they're pretty much equal. As for the ventilation around the toe area part, even though this is synthetic leather, the Peak Taichi Flash in the forefoot area is a little bit thick too, so I would give it the same. It's not too well ventilated because the materials are thick, or this one is synthetic leather. I would say they're on the more warmer side, but it's not too hot though. Moving on to the midfoot part of the sneaker, the GH1 has this mesh upper, which is also very supportive, and it's relatively thin and very soft right off the box. While the Peak Taichi Flash, you need to break it in just a bit, especially around the midfoot, because it is comprised of multi-layered material. It has a mesh, but with an overlay material on top of it. It's like textile. It needs a little bit more break-in time, but once you have broken them in, both are very nice on your foot. On both are traditional lacing system, so they're pretty much easy to adjust and loosen up. You can easily put your foot in. Both are very good in terms of support and lockdown. No heel slippage. Ankle protection, I would give the advantage on the GH1 because it has a more rigid collar around the ankle. And in terms of comfort around the ankle area of both sneakers, both are very comfortable. We move on to the cushion setup. Both sneakers feature their top cushion setup. It has a full-length A flash foam similar to what you can find in the KT5 and the KT4s, while the Peak Taichi Flash features their very comfy Taichi cushion setup. So the difference between this cushion, if you want more cushion, more comfort around the forefoot and the heel part, maximum impact protection around the heel, go with the Peak Taichi Flash. But if you want a more well-balanced cushion setup, like there's bounciness in the forefoot, a nice impact protection on the heel, and a very responsive cushion setup, go with the GH1. Because the Taichi cushion unit, although it's very plush, there's a little bit of delay on the cushion setup because on how plush the cushion are. But if you don't mind that, you want impact protection is your priority, go with the Taichi Flash. But if you want more responsive cushion setup, go with the GH1. We move on to the traction. The GH1 has different traction patterns in the forefoot and the heel. The rubber compound on the GH1 is very hard, so it's safe to be played outdoor. And the traction grippiness on the GH1 is very nice too. Although it doesn't squeak that much, it grips on the floor really hard, dusty floor. It doesn't pick up that much dust. I'm really pleased on the traction of the GH1. While the Taichi on the clean court, it grips really gnarly, but on the dusty court, it picks up dust quicker. You need to wipe every now and then on the traction of the Peak Taichi Flash. So I would give a slight advantage on the traction on the GH1. And another thing that I noticed between the two sneakers is the heel-to-toe transition. I prefer the heel-to-toe transition of the GH1. It is a lot smoother. It has more curve to it compared to the Peak Taichi, which is more of a slapper on the ground. It's really flat on the ground. Some may prefer that, especially if you're a shooter. It gives you extra stability on the Peak Taichi Flash, but I prefer it to be a little more rounded, so I prefer the GH1 better. It has a very nice lateral outrigger on the GH1, which also gives you maximum stability. For the price point, both are on sale right now. The Peak Taichi Flash is around 3,000 pesos right now. It's really cheap right now, while the GH1 is currently on sale too at around 4,000 pesos, so around 1,000 pesos difference. That's around $20 difference. And as for the sizing of both sneakers, it's a little bit tricky. If you're a regular footer and above US 10. Go full size down. I'm a US 11. I went down US 10. It fits me perfectly. And there's a little bit allowance around the toe area, which I really like. If you're US 10 below, I would suggest go half a size down on these two sneakers. And don't worry, there's allowance around the forefoot area, around your toes, and on the width of the forefoot. So for wide footers, don't worry. You're safe with the sizing similar to the regular feet. And as for the weight of the sneaker, the GH1 is lighter by 50 grams compared to the Peak Taichi. So that's it on my comparison between the GH1 from ANTA and the Peak Taichi Flash. I hope I helped you guys out once again. This has been Mark Chess. Thank you again for your support. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.